Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all. So, I finally heard VPP video in which she attacked me. Now, all I got to say to that is, I found it very amusing and very entertaining. And let me tell you the reason why. Now, she attacked me with a lie. She said that I attacked a family member, which is nowhere near true. But on the other hand, she totally ignored the fact that a foreigner said that foreigners can come to the Philippines and have sex with 12 and 13-year-olds, and there is nothing anyone can do about it. That's what her friend, the pedo maker, said. That's what her friend said. But she don't want to talk about that. She don't want to talk about that. She'd rather talk about me and make up lies about me than talk about a true statement that was made by her friend. And that's why I found all that amusing to me, because these people, they're fake, they're phony, and they do the exact same thing that they accuse other people of doing. Now, let's talk about VPP and Terrence and Beth. Now, VPP is crying right now that people are attacking her charity. People are trying to get people to keep from donating to her charity, and they're hurting the poor people that she's trying to help. Well, VPP, even this year, you was allowing people to attack Terrence and Beth about their charity. You was allowing people to call them scammers while they was trying to help the poor people of the Philippines. But you didn't care about that. You went from Jeff's channel, you went to Ross Seward's channel, you went to Kellen Chronicles channel, you went to Jimbo 360 channel, you went to all these channels, piling on with them against Terrence and Beth. But all of a sudden now, you want to cry about someone attacking your charity. Don't you find it kind of funny? Don't you find it kind of hypocritical that you're sitting here and cry about somebody attacking your charity while you was allowing other people to attack a charity, a legal charity that was helping the poor people of the Philippines? That's why I find your comments on me funny, because you're fake. Also, I don't know too many charities where the main person who's running the charity is anonymous. She don't show her face. She don't use her real name. Do y'all even know where she live at? Outside just living on Cebu. Y'all don't know anything about this woman, but y'all are sending her donations. I have never seen an anonymous charity. Where is the transparency at? Why are you so afraid to show your face on camera while you're sitting here talking about taking donations from people? I'm just curious. I'm just curious. But let's go back to the main point of this video. Why can't you call out someone who have stated that foreigners can come to the Philippines and have sex with 12 and 13-year-olds, and there is nothing you can do about it? Why don't you talk about that? Why don't you address that issue on your video? Now, we all know that it's not legal to have sex with 12 and 13-year-olds, especially if you're a foreigner. We all know that. But that's something that you would not address in any of your videos. Why? I'm just curious. I want you to tell the people why you won't address that. You are a Filipina. You live in Cebu. And you are supporting a man who made that statement. A man who said that it's fine, basically, to go to the Philippines and have sexual relations with a minor, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's what he said. And it's not the law. But you would not address that. Why? Is that money that important to you? that you will not address something as crazy as that statement, which is a false statement because it's not legal. He says that it's legal to have sex with minors in the Philippines. Why don't you address it? Address that. Don't address me with a lie. Address that. That what he said. Address it. Don't be afraid of him. Don't be afraid of losing that donation. Show the people that you have some integrity, because you don't have any integrity. Because if you had integrity, you would address that. And I find it very, very disgusting of you that you won't address it. But you rather sit here and make up a lie on me than address something as serious as that. Because that's very serious. You're talking about minors, but you running a charity to help people, but you taking money from a guy who would make that kind of statement. And it's not taken out of content. It's not taken out of content at all, because that's what came out of his mouth. He stated that foreigners can go to the Philippines and have sexual relationships with kids, and there's nothing you can do about it. And he said it's legal, and it's not. But you won't address that. And like I said, going forward, every time I make a video about you, I'm going to remind the people that you would not address the pedo maker, someone who said you can go and have sex with a 12 or a 13-year-old, and there's nothing you can do about it. Every time I make a video about you, I'm going to remind the people that you are on the side of a pedo maker. Yes, you are. You support a pedo maker, because that's what that is. By even mentioning that, that's the signal that he's passing on to foreigners that they can go to the Philippines and have sex with 12 and 13-year-olds. And you support that.